Hello YouTube, hello Twitch, it's more Slay the Spire action, it's some more A6 action, it's more me losing as the Ironclad action. I'm so bad at this character, but, you know, the only way I can learn is to keep playing it, and eventually we'll find a line. Enemies in the next 3 combats have 1 health, I love it. Can I cheese a elite? Actually, I had just uploaded the video where I had this event, I think it was as the Watcher, so it's like the episode before last, and someone pointed out I could have cheesed 2 elites with it, and I didn't notice. I apologize, but I had the opportunity and I didn't take it. Anyway, we theoretically, if I get the same situation, don't have that opportunity this time because I'm guaranteed 2 battles if I go this way. I do like doing this, but I feel like 3 question mark tiles is pretty unlikely for it to not be a battle for one of those 3 tiles. I don't know what the odds are for a battle versus non-battle in the question mark tile. I could also just take a random boss relic, and I can't help but think that the random boss relic is just a better option. I do appreciate at A6 you start with like reduced health, but 8 health, who cares? I like this relic as well, but I feel like boss relics, generally speaking, are either insane or garbage. There's like no in between, but if you get an insane one, it's such a huge power level, and if it's a garbage one, we'll just lose super quickly and start again. I can't play more than 6 cards a turn. Honestly, a blessing. I get too overloaded sometimes. I'm still going to go on this pathway because I like question mark tiles, but I think this now gives me a pretty strong identity, right? Okay, I can take 6 damage by putting up 2 defense. Alternatively, I can do this and strike and kill one of them. That removes 8 damage, so I'm 2 damage better off if I just do this. And as I said, damage is now like, I had more energy than I thought. It didn't really change anything, but you're right. I had a bit more juice in the tank. Alright, we take our 6, and then hopefully get a double strike. We do. I need to be careful with my health, but also I think this relic, I don't think we've ever taken it and like won a run with it before, but I feel like this is potentially the character to take it on, because I think you can do some just play big card type decks with this character. In fact, Perfected Strike may be one of them. I just upgrade all my strikes, I play a 2-cost card, I play a big 2-cost card and just one-shot things. Maybe that's the plan. I've also not tried to do this Perfected Strike deck before. Remove a card, transform a card, or upgrade a card. I tell you what, let's upgrade a card. How much does this become? 3 for every other card in my deck that's Strike. That seems pretty good, honestly. I do like Bash as well, to be brutally honest with you. Like, the 3 Vulnerable is really good, so I think actually we'll go here first. And we've got an Elite coming up, so I'd like to get the additional Damagios into him. Yeah, why not? I'll trigger the trap. Curse, 20 damage, or lose 6 max health. You can take 6 of my max healths. I do mind, but not as much as you might think. God, I'd love to afford that, but I can't. We're looking for things with strike in the name now. And failing that, anything that doesn't require me to play 100 cards a turn is what we're after. I do like the idea of Inflame. Just flat out gain some strength. I also like the idea of Shrug It Off. I can't afford both, just. But I think because Inflame is rarer, I'll take Inflame. And actually, now that I've done that, let's take Pummel as well. Yeah, we'll take Pummel as well. Because Pummel's good with strength up. And at the very worst, it exhausts anyway, right? So we'll use it one time and it's gone. Alright, unlucky with the defense situation. I'm going to take a bit more damage. I was 1 off lethal there. No, I wasn't. I had Perfected Strike. I'm stupid. Ignore it. I'm stupid. I might still not have had lethal to be fair, but I think I did. I thought it was strike, 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 in all honesty. Your Honor. Irrespective, we still came out on top. Another strike card is Wild Strike. Not the strike I was looking for, but it is a big card with, well, I say big, relatively big card with strike in the name. I think we could find some way potentially down the line to get rid of this wound, so honestly, at this point, I think I'm like see a strike, take a strike type of deal. It's maybe the worst battle I could have asked for, but we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is actually completely fine. We want to obliterate one of these guys as soon as is humanly possible. I'd also rather not take all the damage in the game, so I'll try and meet you in the middle here. And I'll save Pummel for when I get a strength up, so I get a bit more value from it. I'm not in a good place to deal with these days this time. The last 3 times I've fought this guy, I've had, like, not dead branch, but I've had stuff that when the card exhausts, I get some other upside to it. Obviously, we don't have that this time. Inflame... It doesn't quite get me there. If Inflame Bash got me there, I'd feel pretty happy about things. I can Bash, Strike, Defend. That gets me a kill here. Yeah, I think I'll take it. I'd love to use the Inflame this turn, but I really want to avoid taking as much damage as possible. But it might lead to, like, down the line now, me not playing that Inflame. Me taking another turn's worth of damage, in which case it was worth taking the 5 now, or the additional 5 now, and then not later. But who can tell? Well, I guess you guys could tell if you rewind the VOD and run the maths. I take another 5. I'm also slightly concerned because these guys have put up quite a lot of days in my deck, so I might not be able to block every single turn. We might get turns like this as well, where we get the wound and 3 dazed in my hand. However, we're approaching a point now where we should be able to deal with the 1 on the outside. Then it's 10 every other turn, which is not that bad. Holy shit. My draw is not being kind to me. I think I've got a turn coming up with just all defense. Actually, not that bad. 2 defense, maybe. Anyway, we're now in the situation where we should be, like, relatively okay. I mean, we've killed them, so I guess we are. I'll probably need to heal next. Bronze Scale's okay. Nothing here says strike on it, so I'm kind of, like, not that interested in it. Flex can be good. My issue with Flex, again, is I can only play 6 cards in a turn, so I need to be a bit careful with it. However, I think it's somewhat in keeping with what I'm trying to do right now. You put a Flex out there and then play fewer than 4 cards with the additional 4 energy. I can see that. I probably don't need the rest, but I think I should rest. We've got another campfire coming up. Maybe we can do something there. Kakor, by the way. Inflame me. Flex me. Smack him, smack him, smack him. Love to see it. Huge damage before he starts his scaling routine. And bonk and bonk. Searing Blow, Anger, and Offering. I like Offering. Don't get me wrong. But it leads into this playing more than 6 cards a turn build, I think. Since it draws me 3 and it itself costs 0. So I think I'm not going to take it. Same with Anger. I think it leads to me playing a lot of cards in a turn, which I can't do. Searing Blow is kind of like my idea of a good card. But I feel like I should go for Searing Blow or the Strike builds, not both. So I'm just going to skip it. Dude, I'll take a meal ticket. A bit of additional health if I go into a shop. And again, we're doing some serious damage right now. We are, like, taking some serious damage back as well, but when we get a decent draw, we just blow things up. Get pummeled with 1 damage pummels. Another strike. Actually, another strike. Oh, I do like the idea of Sever Soul as well, though. Although it becomes a little bit spicy, right? Okay, I'm going to upset you here. Actually, I'm not going to upset you. I've changed my mind. I was going to take Sever Soul because it's rare, and I do need a way to exhaust non-attack cards in my hand because I get wounds. But actually, I think we can get better. So I'll lean more into being greedy in the long term. Upgrade this as well because I think it's kind of important. I'm probably going to heal at the next one. I don't know. Oh, God, I got another merchant. It's actually quite nice for the healing situation. Man, I wish I could afford some of this shit, but I can't. There's another perfected strike. Hang on a minute. We'll take another one. And I'll buy a potion for safety reasons. Then give me an elite. Okay, so I think this is the guy I wanted over the other guy, but debatably I'm stupid, so I might be wrong. Cool. I was going to say, we just want to race him right now. And I feel like my deck is quite racy. Got like a V8 engine in my build right now. Yeah. Maybe that was the perfect boss. Pocket Watch. Whenever you play 3 less cards on your turn, draw 3 additional cards like your next turn. Dude, perfect. And another perfected strike. Hang on a minute. Oh my god, the perfected strike build is coming together. Another battle, I'd rather not, but here we are. Man, perfected strike. Instantly kills one of these guys. You love to see it. And I played fewer than 3 cards. Pocket Watch is going to give me 3 more cards for next turn. We're not taking damage right now because this guy is licking me. And he's doing 12 to me. Can I block the 12? Yes, I can. I will block the 12 as well. I feel like there's no reason for me to race this guy down this second. I'll burn the weakness off me. Then I'll stab him next turn. I've not really considered, what if my entire deck is just perfected strikes? I am considering corruption as well right now, but I think it's not the play I want to make. Choose an attack or power card, add a copy of that into your hand. I know what you're saying. What if I pick perfected strike? But why do I not just put perfected strikes in my deck? I think it's too many hoops to jump through. We'll take another upgrade. What do we take on the upgrade? I'm very tempted just to grab perfected strike again. Yeah, I think we do. Well, yeah, I think we do. Versus Inflame. I think it's actually worth more. We're fighting the big slime. I'm not going to say that I think we're well placed to kill this guy, but I equally won't say that we're in a bad place to kill this guy. You normally want like insane big damage turns, and we can put out reasonable damage at the very least. I wouldn't say massive damage. Okay, we have to be careful on the split here. This will cause him to not split, I believe. And I think we hold him here, and then we'll get him next turn. In fact, I might kill him next turn. 2 perfected strikes might get you there. Not quite. Although, hang on a minute, with a bash instead. 60, it leaves you on 1. I think I'd be willing to leave you on 1. Not a bad split, if you ask me. I need 2 attack cards. I was about to get upset. Alright, a completely damageless boss fight. Might be the first time I've ever done that. Huge. Gain 2 vulnerable at the start of your turn, gain energy. No, we're not about that lifestyle. Exhume is the only one here that, like, vaguely interests me, and even then, I wouldn't say it, like, particularly interests me. I think we take nothing. Because I don't need to gain more energy. I'm fine with my energy situation right now. Also, I can't play that many cards anyway, so why gain the energy anyway? And the same thing for offering. I have already turned down once. I'm not going to take it now. Skip. Show me something better if you want me to take you. Alright, that is pretty interesting. Calling Bell, you always like do me dirty. I'm honestly just going to take the Black Star. I think we're on a power spike right now, so let's lean into it. Let's try and get an early elite on this floor, and then go from there. Where is the earliest elite I can take? They're all the same line. There are multiple elites over here, though. And another one on that right side. Okay, so I think we're going to head up. I'll head this way and get a question mark tile as well. Couple of bandits. Now, I will say, defensively, we're not very good. We've basically not improved, in fact. Should have thought that turned through for more than a second. I'm relatively okay with it. I mean, we're actually taking 17 damage, so I'm not that okay with it. I probably should have popped the potion there and just had a look at what we've got. At the very least, though, I suspect we're not going to take damage anymore, although I say that. I say this. I think I block as much as I can. I know in theory I could have like put 30 damage into the guy, but we've got many perfected strikes in my deck, so let's wait for another one to come round. I'm actually pretty upset that I've taken this much damage. I was like, I guess overconfidence of Sword Insidious Killer is where I am right now. I felt like I was on a power spike, but maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not quite as strong as I thought I was. There's another perfected strike. Can you have too many? I'm about to answer the question. Can you have too many? Alright, this time I think we do at least have a look at this. Enemy tends to attack gain 3 strength. We'll take that one. It's not really the dream, but... I also have absolutely no defense right now. I'm actually going to drink this one as well. I think we should take the 20. I'm actually a bit perturbed by this now. We're taking way more damage than I thought. I say 20, 12. You heal for 12, you gain 12 armor. Does this just kill you? It does. Dude, I need defense. I need to be like really careful with what I add to my deck right now. I know some of these cards I've got in my deck already, but like worse versions of it. But I don't want to put any more than that in it. I really need to take some defensive cards. I don't feel like I've been offered too many. Cool. Very good. Actually, you know what? I've got a 50-50 chance of getting a pretty good roll here. I need to do that for certain. Hit the left one. I hate you. Also, that's a terrible draw for me. We might die here, you know. Extremely reasonable chance of death. Get rolled, by the way. Oh, who are you going to heal now? I guess yourself. Yeah, okay. Top yourself up. Flex me. Hit them. I could have done this better, but it's still lethal. That's actually pretty big. So is this, for that matter. I think I'll take it. Being able to upgrade cards in my hand and also give me some more defensive options, pretty reasonable. I do not like the look of this. By like a huge amount. I might leave. I might smoke bomb this. I think I'm gonna smoke bomb this. I very rarely use a smoke bomb, but that scared the hell out of me. I really don't regret. I'll take 100 gold and pray for good potions. Actually, not terrible. I'm going to drink many of them because I want to take as little damage right now as possible because I think I might die otherwise. Like, that's basically a third of your health gone instantly. I've got another Armament's Brew. What's it? Armament's Brew. Blessing of the Forge Brew. I'd be willing to pop it on this turn as well. Actually, this synergizes quite nicely with this. I know it's like a potion, so it's a one-time use thing, but it's got some use. 21 damage. I can't block all of that. Can I just kill you, though? I really should do the numbers here. Like, there's a chance I can kill. 64 leaves you on 34. Wait, 33. Yeah, 33. 21 leaves you on 12. I think that's lethal. Okay, I'll take that. It was a damageless battle. The tungsten rod, orichalcum. Yes! Fiendfire as well. Although I say Fiendfire, yes. Maybe I don't want Fiendfire. I think this was the card I thought was the card I wanted to exhaust the statuses, but actually, now that I think about it, it might not be the one I want. I think Disarm has some merit. I'm probably going to take that, because I do need defensive options. We're definitely going here and healing. And I don't need potions for this battle, so... Pray. Probably the worst battle I could have asked for. That being said, I can just blow guys up right now. Like, you're gone. And you're gone. Who you buffing, buddy? Who you buffing? You get them, boys? It's just yourself. You can use the singular there. Inflame. Flex. Bash. He's not going to attack me next turn. I think I'm going to just get some more damage in. Alright, now he's got boys again. I think at this point, though, we could race him. I should have disarmed him, it turns out. Uh-oh. I mean, I have to play this, right? I take 18, I think. Because of the tungsten rod. $46. I don't think it's quite lethal. But we should get it next turn. And actually, if we get out of this battle taking 18 damage, it's a pretty good roll for me. One more Super Strike, please. We got it. 2 more relics. We're scaling. Don't worry. That's extremely good strength. At the third turn, get 18 block. Also nice because I'm struggling defensively. If I see a perfected strike, I think I'm going to take one. I could go right here, by the way, and go for the elite, but I think at this juncture, let me go left and take the safer path. That's unironically not going to matter. Shall I take the Sapphire Key just in case I want to fight the Heart? Because I think we're going to play an attack every single turn. Almost guaranteed. I'm going to take this. Not promising that I'm going to fight the Heart, but it really didn't matter the other way. Huge, by the way, that we're getting another thing here. Maybe, possibly. I see the Perfected Strike. Do I see a Perfected Strike? Take a Perfected Strike. I also see Panacea here, which works with Flex, so I will take that. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'll take another one. Nothing else here says Strike, so I might hold, actually, because we don't really need to draw more. I don't have anything that synergizes with this. We don't have any potions right now or ways to generate potions. And there's another shop coming up, so there's a reason to hold on to your money. I'll take another rest at this point, because God knows I need it. And we won't need to take a rest at the next one, I think, unless I get hurt here. Do I want to get jaxed? I mean, that mutagenic strength could be good if I draw Panacea every single time, but I'm not guaranteed to do that. actually going to try this, just out of interest, because I don't really want to take the damage right now. And if I can make Panacea a card that starts in my opening hand, it would be a really good combo, even over the Flex combo. Which, to be fair, if I upgraded Flex, it would actually be better for Flex. Hey-ho. Actually, what do you become when you get upgraded? 2 artifact? Hang on a minute. We've got the Dream. Another shop. That'll heal me back to full. Very nice. Do you have a Perfected Strike out of interest? Do you have a card that says Strike on it? No? Okay. Start with powers? No. I know what you're saying. Go on then. I'll indulge in your madness. I guess my madness, but another Perfected Strike if you don't mind. I should probably buy some potions right now. That one and that one. Actually, let me grab a Shrug It Off as well. I think I do need some defensive options. It's not a great defensive option, but equally, it's not the worst one I've ever seen. We get another Campfire. Let's do another upgrade. What's my next most important card? It's probably Perfected Strike, right? I just take them all up. Although I say this, you know what? We've been having some issues with block. Let me take a Shrug It Off. Man, I've not fought this guy in quite some time. I actually forgot you were a boss. No offense, buddy, but I really did. Alright, random power, please. Berserk, Fire Breathing, or Barricade. I think I'll take the free Barricade. It's not great, but none of the options were, to be honest with you. I'll disarm you. I'll bash you. And honestly, I'm just going to take the damage. I can't use this thing. I'm going to lose to 3 strength regardless. Because I didn't draw Panacea. Hello, Vang. I've got it now. We should probably just use it. Smack him and smack him. I mean, that was about 100 damage. So, pretty reasonable. More block, please. Flex, because I'll get to keep the strength going forwards. Inflame. Do about 100 to him again. Another 25. Never hurt anyone. Well, I guess it hurt him, but that's fine. I can accept the boss getting hurt. Got Metallicize on now as well. Yeah, you might want to attack me at some point. I'm just getting stronger than you can possibly ever imagine. I mean, you're effectively dead. And you're in phase 2, I think. Yeah, gain 9 strength, cool. I've gained 5. Alright, jokes aside, do I have lethal here? You're on 64. I have lethal. The boss fights have been so free. Every other battle has been like a real nuisance. Next attack played twice. You know what? We take Reaper here, I think. Double tap is tempting, but I've already got, like, the equivalent of double tap by just playing the cards I've got. I have so many Perfected Strikes anyway. We could play this game again. Just give me this. I'm happy with what we're doing right now. Happy with that. And when have I already stated the curse deals 6 to all? My build is so ugh, bash, bash. But maybe that's fine. Maybe this is what I've been missing with this character all along. I tried to play it smart, but maybe I just take Perfected Strikes times 7 and win the game that way. It's genius. Having got so many, the game just wants me to have them. And actually, I'm pretty happy to fight this boss, because I can't play that many cards per turn. I don't think I've got 7. How many have I actually got? 3, 4, 5... I've got 6 right now, sorry, I oversold it. I just keep picking them up. And I duplicated one of them. Alright, again, I feel like we should consider fighting elites. Maybe I'm stupid, but... We also have to decide if I want to fight the heart or not. Currently, I'm like leaning towards don't, because I think we'll die. Don't have Panacea. Don't have a great hand either, for that matter. $11.22. Kill one of them. I take nothing, by the way, doing this, because I've got the tungsten rod. So I was fishing for a bit more damage. I also wanted to use a potion right now, since I might generate another one anyway. Hand's a bit scuffed right now. Reaper Strike kills this guy. Alright, we're probably going to take a hit here. It's not too bad, though. Actually, I shouldn't have played that right, because Ironclad gives me 6 blocks, so I actually took 1 more damage than I needed to take. Goodbye. Just draw a Perfected Strike and just blow them up. I did get a potion, by the way, so it was the correct play for me, I think. And I think we skip all of this junk. I don't really know what I'm looking for anymore. I think we're just, like, maintaining what we're doing. If anything, a bit more defense, just so I don't get, like, roasted on a turn like this. Wait, do I have lethal? I have lethal. Like, why do you need defense when you can just play 2 cards and kill things? Don't answer that, I do know the answer. That's a strike card, I'll take it. Glowing Tesseract. 1 colorless card, 2 or 3. Generally speaking, I think colorless cards are bad, so I probably don't want to add 3. Equally though, if I get Panacea, it'd actually be quite good. So, I think I'm actually going to go for it. And see what the 3 are. Dramatic Entrance is pretty good. I do need to be slightly careful with Dramatic Entrance because I can only play 6 cards a turn. Mind Blast has some temptation as well because I'm getting to be quite a thick deck, but it's not that thick. The Bomb also has some merit. Let me have a look. Panic Button also got a bit of merit because I've got the... Wait, what have I got? I've got nothing. Never mind. Panic Button maybe not tempting. Panacea is what I wanted. I think I'll grab the Panacea, but I might leave the other 2 things. I'm not that hot on this. The 8 damage to all is somewhat nice, but on an 8 is not great for me in this situation. It's a bit late for it, I suppose. Although, I say that. Yeah, it does work with Orichalcum, you're right. I say this as well, but I've got the mutagen, so this will be 11. Alright, I thought you should take everything. Take it all. It's fine, we'll just be a thick deck. Heal to full, lose 10 max health. Gain 333, lose gold idol. Great deal. It's so late in the game anyway, we might as well. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I like it all. I don't love this guy, though. Okay, we probably can't just one-shot this guy. I've got Panacea, though. So I think I won't lose... Oh, no, I will lose it still. I can't put the Panacea up before the mutagens. Alright, that's fine. Honestly, it's okay. You shouldn't play the defend here. You're going to get 6 block anyway, so... Wait, did it work? Maybe it did work. It went away. regardless. Okay, this is not the hand. I need to draw some defense, please. Is a hand all right? I mean, I have nothing I can do, right? I've just drawn all my perfected strikes right now. It's okay. I'll just take 39 damage. Ow, 38, sorry. Forgot about the super thing. Okay. Panic button, we've drawn you at the worst possible time this time. But let's upgrade everything. Honestly, just give me some health. Kind of like the most scuffed opening imaginable. Hey, I've drawn some defend cards this time. Let me actually pop this, which, by the way, will go into that, so I'll get to keep it. And I think I want to drink this one as well. I'm a little bit perturbed right now. Now, your 12 block, I'm more appealed by this. I'm still taking a shit ton of damage right now, but it could be worse. Yeah, that's fine. I can only do 1 damage this turn, so we don't need to use the Perfected Strike. We'll probably have lethal next turn. But this guy has really hurt me. Both physically and emotionally. 2 relics though. Healing is 50% more effective during combat. Yes. While your health is below 50%, you have 3 additional strength. Great. And another blood potion. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Oh, fuck you. I don't want to fight this guy. Let's have a dramatic entrance. Reap him. Pummel him down. He's now doing no damage. You love to see it. And more importantly, the skull is still working. So I'm trying to hold the skull right now. Reaper, by the way, if we get in a multi-enemy fight with this, could do some pretty big healing for me. There's no chance, by the way, we kill this guy. We just are here to live. That's the game plan. Just live. I'm taking no damage. Not the card I wanted to see, but hey-ho. $60 damage now. We can disarm him, though. Could also just smack him really hard. Now only doing 18. Doing 2. Doing nothing. More artifacts. Alright, this guy might actually be fine with my stupid Perfected Strike build. I'm just doing so much damage that I just chew through all of this. Might as well Panic Button. Actually, hang on a minute. Does Panic Button... Oh, it does trigger the artifact effect. That's really good to know. I wasn't aware of that. Anyway, are you leaving this turn or is it next turn? It's next turn, right? So I think I can gain armor this turn if I want to. Not that it matters because I'm going to Perfected Strike you 2 times in a row. Alright, see you later. None of you say strike. And I'm not about that spare lifestyle. I'm not bowling below 300. That's just not how I roll. I think I will take it. If I take a heal, though, it makes the red skull off. But maybe that's fine. Maybe I do want to just be safe. Actually, these potions right now are the same as a rest. I want a smith. I'm going to be the greediest boy known to mankind. thought, if I want to fight the heart, I've made my life a little bit more iffy. Oh. Wait, I can't fight the heart anymore? Why is the other thing not on offer? Well, ironically, I might actually want to start my hands with Reaper just to burn it, because the other cards don't. Well, Bash would be nice as well. But I think an early Reaper just to get me through annoying fights. Because I only really lose, I think, right now to big, like, multi-enemy fights rather than one big guy. Whatever. Oh, I have to fight the Flaming Elite, right, as well. Yeah, that's what I need to do. I need to fight the Flaming Elite and the rest if I want to fight the heart. It's so much more risky. Can I beat the heart with this build? I mean, I have actually no defense. If I lose this run, I'm going to be actually upset with myself, because there's really no merit for me doing it. I don't get any, like, special bells and whistles about it. At the very least, if I beat the Time Lord, though, I get the Ascension tick. It's just, if I lose on the Flaming Elite, I'll be pretty upset with myself. Anyway, time to smack. I take 1 damage doing this. I think I'm willing to do that. And it turns out we're not going to use a Reaper here. But as I said, I've targeted that card for a very specific circumstance. Are you lethal? You are. Perfect. 2 strikes, you're out. Sure, you've got strike in the name, I'll take you. We should Panacea, because I think this did actually trade this off, right? This time I will Reaper because I don't have any better to do. Although I should do it in a specific order because I want to heal last. So I'll lose the strength this way, but it's actually not too bad. Like, this is nice, but I'd rather just not get one-shot by one of these guys, which could happen. Especially when your hand has, like, no defensive options in it. Holy shit, it's 3 block. Is that even worth it? It probably isn't, right? I should just race him. Alright, back. Well, I guess he's not quite 27. It's 20 exactly, in fact. Back to below half again. Whoops. I don't think the ordering actually matters on that, but I should really have done it the other way around for safety reasons. And I'm slightly concerned here. How much are you doing on this turn? It's only 10. Never mind. We're good. We're solid. I say only 10. I guess we can block it. Alright, you should be set up to lethal next turn. You are. I don't think I want either. Clothesline has some temptation about it just to weaken it. Actually, maybe that is fine. My deck is so thick now. Also, that wasn't the boss. Okay, it's just this guy. Actually, now I say that, doesn't this guy counter builds where you just play few cards? Is that literally his deal? Don't panic button on the opening turn. I will do this and heal back beyond half. I think it's worthwhile. I retain my strength. Remember the potions. That's all I'm gonna say. Remember you have them. Honestly, I think I just take the 13 right now. It'll put my strength back on again, and I say 13, take the 6. It'll give me my strength back on, I think. Actually, no, it won't. Not with 6, it won't. Okay. I don't think I can slow down, though. It's kind of the problem with my build. It is really ugh build. That's bad. Don't want to be weakened versus my build. Okay. Bash him. We'll put some vulnerable on him so he goes down a bit faster. I don't think we want to draw right now. I will pummel you. And I'll twin strike you. I assume this is weakness again incoming. I'd love it to not be. Especially when there's a Panacea in my deck somewhere, it is weakness again. That's 40 damage incoming. Found the Panacea. Question is, do I have lethal? 75 plus 75. That ain't lethal. I can only put 16 block up as well. Well, depends what I draw into. I'm going to drink one of them, just in case something weird happens between this battle and the next one that causes me to take some damage, because I would die between battles then. I'm still below half now. We still have one more of the emergency potions. I've still got Panic Button as well. Also, he's now on lethal. I think we've got a perfect draw there. We could have actually got out without taking damage, but it's fine. We can't become frail is actually quite nice. Pen Nib will also be useful. None of you say strike, so I'm not that interested. I think I'm actually going to grab Shrug It Off, though. I've kind of made my deck too thick. I will be honest with you. Let me do the recall here. I have the 3 pieces of the puzzle. Do not show me... I was going to say this guy, I do want to play the intent rolling game. I'm so stupid at it. Is this the weak attack? You know what? I have some checking out things I can do here. We have a Panic Button. I think that's your scary attack, right? Also, I should have done this first. So I shouldn't hit you again, is what my theory is here. I will take the 4 damage. Or the 3, even. Weak and frail. Hey, excuse me. Oh, no, it's not frail. Never mind. It's vulnerable. Okay, that's the bad attack. That's the bad timeline. That's the good timeline. Now, I say it's the good timeline, but... hang on a second. Oh my god, I hate playing this game. There's a decent chance next turn that I can get lethal, I think. I need to be careful with this as well, with what I'm playing. Because this has to roll, right? It can't hit the same thing. Yeah, the Parasite attack I think I'd also be okay with if I got it, but... if I roll the 3 times thingy damage again, I'm just going to be fogged. And I think it's over those 3, right? I really don't want to take 17. Also, I'm not sure I've got lethal next turn. Because I haven't kept any of my strength via cheesing out with Artifact. The safer line might be to play Strike, but that's also... oh, Strike Pummel, but that's also kind of iffy. Huge. Alright, for science, Artifact doesn't block that. But now we know. I kind of assumed it wouldn't, but... I still think that was okay. I think this battle could have, like, done me dirty. I mean, it kind of did, to be fair. Which one's Parasite, by the way? That's fine. Well, it's good enough. I'm gonna heal here. I don't think there's many upgrades I can get right now which really improve me. And we're fighting the Time Wizard. And honestly, we're kind of like where I'd expect to be. So I think that Flaming Battle's done nothing. If we lose to this guy, we lose because we weren't good enough. Huge opening, by the way, just purely because that will retain the 3 strength now, I believe. Get him. Well, that's awkward. Pendib is ready for me next turn. I am taking quite a lot of damage here, but again, we've got a lot of health to play with. This, again, is effectively 30% of health. Take 120 damage. I think that was 3 or less cards as well, so we'll draw 3 additional cards next turn. Doing 43 now. Armaments. Flex. Perfected. I don't like the situation, by the way. I've just noticed I'm going to leave myself with 1 card next turn, but it is what it is. I draw 1 fewer card next turn. He's not attacking me anyway. We can only play 1 card. It's a strike. I hate that he heals as well. This battle's hard enough as it is without him healing. Alright, we'll put Panacea on again to deny him putting any shady effects on me. I think I'm going to put Bash on him again. I know I'm taking a lot of damage here, but we're going to heal at the end of this battle anyway. I mean, that's 90 damage. I get 6 armor, so I'm only taking 25. And we still have the emergency potion. Alright. A6 is this character done. All it required was me to take every card that said strike in the name. I don't know if that will work every time, but at least at A6 right now. Fantastic. Now let's take it all the way. Let's beat the heart on A6 as well. And remember, the pressure is off. This is just a Brucey bonus. It's a bit like being at the end of the football season. Your team has stayed up. Every point after that point, when you've mathematically stayed up, it's just a Brucey bonus. Okay, I don't need to heal right now, so I think I won't. We heal when we go into the shop. Anyway, let's upgrade a card. And I can't think of a better card to upgrade right now than Perfected Strike. It's, one of my 6 Perfected Strikes. Perfect. Where's Snecko Eye? Yeah, Snecko Eye would have been pretty good on this. Well, yeah, it would have been pretty good on this run. Not perfect, though. I think it would have been reasonable. I think Snecko's better if I could get to, like, the 3 and 4 cost cards. A lot of my deck is just 1 cost. Excuse me, shop. There's no card in here that says strike on it. That's, by the way, the card the thing I've been looking for. Why? Put Panacea on me, please. That is the dream. And actually, I think I'm going to put the... Oh, no, give me this one. I was going to say, we could play smart around it and put the 1 on me so that I can save the 2-1 for a future turn where maybe I get it with Flex more reliably, but just give me 2 to begin with. I'm okay with that. Potions always appear as combat rewards is nice. Start each battle with Artifact. Maybe I should have taken this one. And maybe I'm stupid. It's fine. We start battle with 3 Artifact. That seems very good. After that, I'll get a guaranteed potion if I take this on my next tile. versus Gambler's Brew ×2. I honestly think Gambler's Brew ×2 might be better than it. It's not that I think these are necessarily good potions, but I don't think they're bad potions either. I think finally I will also remove a card. It will not be a strike. I think I might get rid of one of my defends. They're kind of like, Wait, I'll get rid of the Parasite. I lose 3 max health, but does it really matter at this point? Actually, yeah, it does. Now that I think about it, yeah, it does matter. I'll get rid of a Defend. Defends right now are worse than Orichalcum anyway, unless I draw 2 of them. I can skip the next fight. I actually don't know. I've never tried it. Can you actually skip the elite battles? I thought you couldn't. I thought it had to be a generic room and this is an elite. Anyway, I retain the strength, but I'll do the artifact again just to purge whatever this garbage is. And I think we're going to do the usual of Perfected Strike into Perfected Strike and just try and blow one of these guys up. Holy shit, I've got Pen Nib. It was a misplay from me there. Oh, no. You know what? I'll just kill this guy. I could have one-shot the other guy, but I think I would have taken more damage on this turn. No, I flipped anyway. It's fine. This was the optimal play, I think. And if not, I'll just tell myself it is. We negate this junk. He can negate Disarm as well, but I'm just going to burn the card. I don't think I'm getting back round to it again. We actually shouldn't play Defend anyway, because they've got Orichalcum. Right, can I just blow this guy up? He has 101 health. Yes, I can blow this guy up. This is so stupid. I kind of hate that this is working. Okay, I'm definitely taking Fairy in a Bottle as well. Goodbye, Gambler's Brew. Iron Wave, Warcry, Flame Barrier. You know what? I started with the intention of not making a thick deck. Clearly it's a thick deck. I'll make it thicker. I'll take Flame Barrier for some more defense, but my only concern right now is every time I play a card, I take 1 damage, and I don't really have a great way to mitigate that. This isn't bad, though. We get to keep the strength this way. Oh, I forgot the Tungsten Pog is so good in this battle! Yes, that's why we call it the Tungsten Pog. Holy moly. I take no damage. I'll keep Reaper for later, honestly. Alright, we negate most of the junk you put in my deck. Can't negate this junk, sadly. You're doing 30 damage to me. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. And by the way, we still got Tungsten Pog, don't forget it. And it's more damage, by the way, because I've got Thorns 3 as well. So this really hurt you more than it hurt me. I took 8 damage. I've not played this card since I've added it to my deck. I think now is actually the time. Clothesline him, get some weakness on him, disarming as well. Doing 31, which is actually 16, which is actually 15. I'm okay with taking the 15. I've got the pot. I've got the pot. Alright, he's doing nothing. A bad day to do nothing. Also, my ordering was rubbish there because I had Pen Nib. I should have doubled the super attack. My bad. I'm just going to use the Panacea. I know theoretically I could use it for something better down the line, like gaining strength, but equally just blocking some of their shenanigans I think is okay. You do 47 damage, eh? burn this. I'm living this turn regardless. And it's going to pop the red skull, by the way. So I now gain 3 more strength. If only I drew the barrier. Actually, we could still draw the barrier. I could now, but it wouldn't be a good idea to draw it. Actually, a great time to draw that, though. I'm taking no damage, I believe. You are still going to take the Thorns damage, though. So this is 45 damage I think you're taking. How do you like that? Got pummel as well at this point. Where is my pen nib? Nowhere near? Okay. I'll use the wild strike. I think we're at the point now of the battle where I've got a Gambler's Brew to draw through that. It's not going to cause me too many issues, I think. Now I take 2 per turn, so the Tungsten Pog still really good, but not perfect anymore. Bash him. Pommel him. Twin strike him. Right, I'm taking all the damage. I do have the Fairy Potion. I think I need to drink both, though. Because it's going to go through. It's also tungsten, so it's only 5 times 15. I say only. Which is still pretty bad for me. It's still 75 damage. So this, I will die on the 8th hit. Then I'll have 7 more hits with me at 30% health. But I think I might heal for more because of this. I'm actually not sure how that interacts. I might die here, you know. I've not quite run the numbers, but it's what I'm going for. Actually, that 6 armor might save me. It takes 1 more hit off me. I die, I come back. I lived because of the armor. It would literally have killed me. That's actually insane. Oh my god, that's incredible. Actually incredible. Orichalcum saved me. I would have died there. Retrospectively, I should have calculated it first, because I did have a Gambler's Brew as well. I could have actually just discarded my hand and found something, you know, more survivable. Although I say that, I couldn't have actually gained armor. So it had to be Orichalcum. It was the only thing that could save me. But A6, a heart run no less. Done. And actually in a pretty good time. That might be my quickest victory. Yeah, the Spire sleeps until I come back next time as the other guy. I can't remember. God, not the defect. What do you call the silent? And probably start to lose to you versus the silent. Yeah, if I'd just gone for another perfected strike with the discards, I probably would have got there. I just sort of took for granted that with my defense and my full heal, I would actually heal back out of it with the Tungsten Pog as well. But as soon as I started sitting down with them thinking of mass, it's like, hang on a minute. This is actually going to be extremely close. But I think it was exactly lethal without the armor, so huge. Anyway, YouTube, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, why not leave a like, comment, subscribe. Everything helps me out. I'll see you again next time. Bye.